this week and probably this month and into August, of course, is the heat. Look at this. The U.S. almost divided in half. 70s and 60s for some northern spots and some 80s, and then 90s in the reds. Still keeping our eye out in the southwest, where Phoenix is now at 105 after last week or the past few days, hitting 116, 117. Las Vegas at 103. Also kind of checking out LA at 71 and San Francisco 64. Doesn't sound too bad. But hey, it's summer in New Orleans. We know it's going to be hot. It is indeed hot. We're in the lower 90s. We are under a heat advisory until 8 p.m. for that heat index, possibly up to about 110 or 112. Although at this point, it's only 107 for the feels like temperature in the Kenner Airport area. 92 degrees is the current temperature. Our winds almost calm, and the dew point very high, our humidity high. At least there are some clouds, but looking at our temperatures here in the lower 90s at noon, and then fast forward or looking at our feels like temperatures rather for this afternoon, we'll be in this same range where we are right now in the triple digits, up to about 110. So we got that hot, steamy feel and almost no rain to go with it to cool us down. Looking at our model, it actually has more rain than what we're seeing even at this point. It has some coastal showers at this point, so not initializing perfectly at noon. But fast forward to 3 p.m. and then through the rest of the afternoon, I mean, barely a blip expected on radar, so not much in the way of cooling rain. This is tomorrow. We'll fast forward through the day, and you saw barely anything showing up again. This is by 5 p.m. and you can see those temperatures just zooming to middle and upper 90s, both afternoons and then even through the end of this work week. Today, high temperatures expected about 97. Tonight will be humid, mostly clear. North Shore lows around 76. South of the lake lows about 79. And of course, this is the big culprit, the big bubble of high pressure that's building over us. But then by this weekend retreats to the west and allows this trough to dip a little bit farther south toward the southeast U.S. And this could open us up for a few showers and storms by the weekend. But looking at our high temperature forecast, we're talking about 97s to about 99 or so through Friday. Then cooler for the weekend, especially by Sunday and early next week. We'll have a higher rain chance and temperatures may be more like average by then. By the way, today the average high has clicked up to 92. And this is the highest that it gets. So you could say, in a way, this is the hottest stretch of the year underway starting today, where the average high is 92. That's the highest, again, that it gets all year, 92, and then it goes back to 91 on August 17th. So we have about, what, 3 or 4 weeks of this hottest stretch on average, at least. And then by that point in August, we'll already be moving beyond the hottest bit of the year on average. Warmest July on record, by the way. I was looking at the numbers and just taking the average temperature of what we've seen so far this month. That would put us so far as the warmest July on record at the Kenner Airport. 2016, by the way, would be next. And remember, that was the year that the data was not perfect because of the placement of the sensor that year. And then 1980 with 85.8 degrees, the average temperature that year. So this is not set in stone yet. Of course, we still have more of July. I was just looking at what we had so far, and it does put us at the warmest number on record that we've had at the airport. Okay, into the tropics. Tropical storm Dawn. It's now a fully tropical system, still way out over the Atlantic, not expected to affect land, but maybe by this weekend it could skirt by some of those maritime Canada provinces. So we will see. Hurricane season so far, we've had the 4 named storms for Dawn, plus that unnamed one in January. Then we had a subtropical storm, that was. The average for this point in the year is 2. So we're 2 above the average. Last year at this point, we had 3 storms. We had just finished Tropical Storm Colin. So that's where we are in the season. Got a lot more to go. 7-day forecast showing the heat, but finally those higher rain chances for the weekend again, especially Sunday.